And we're back
Yes,
with
we're
another episode of the His and Hers the Truth podcast. Right? This is my inspirational wife.
Sim, nice seeing everybody, and welcome to our channel.
Yep, my name is Twan, guys. Thank you so much for joining us again, loyal viewers and new viewers. And I'm going to call out the shadow watchers right now, honey. Okay,
more
all you
shadow
shadow
watching.
watchers out there, stop shadow watching. Subscribe to the channel, right?
Yes.
You know, we got a lot of views, honey. If I had to guess from our view count versus our subscription count,
Yeah.
it's something ridiculous, like almost, I think, 8,000 to 1 or something weird, guys. But anyways, you guys are viewing our channel. Subscribe to the channel. It's free. Doesn't cost you a thing. Helps push our algo out there. And, of course, help push the truth out there, which everyone believes in, right?
Yes.
So, guys, smash the like button as well.
Oops, we smashed
Yeah,
it too
yeah,
hard. Now
exactly,
the plant
honey.
even went shooting.
And then, of course, turn on the notification bell,
Yes.
guys, right?
Ding.
Comment. We love every comment,
Yes,
right?
we
Go
do.
check out our recent comments video where we reacted to everyone's comments of late, honey. So, yeah, we really love it. We like the good, bad ones as well, too. That way we can, like, obviously, you know, give you guys another perspective. You know, I would say not argue, but just give you guys a perspective and clarify, I think, sometimes the misunderstandings, right?
Yes.
So that's kind of where you guys can get answers currently until we kind of do a live show or a call-in show, honey. I think for now, if you guys comment, we'll try to answer all the comments for you guys.
True that. We enjoy all of the comments you make, and we do. I think we just had our upload of our new comments
we
that
did.
we reacted to. So
that's-
please enjoy it.
Yep.
And, you know, please subscribe and also, you know, share it because, you know, that way we can make more content in the future. So we
Yep.
love that you guys are participating in with us.
Yeah.
So
Guys, check out our channel over at TikTok at His and Hers YT. All right, guys, I'm excited for this video because I've been wanting to react to it for quite some time, but you know, there's so much stuff going on. It is the DJ Academics and SNEAKO appearance on Fresh and Fit, guys.
Okay.
And they appeared on a show when Fresh and Fit had Mike Rashid and Brandon Carter on it, right?
Okay.
And they had, I think at that point, they had like kicked a couple of girls out or someone had left or whatever. And so
Okay.
they invited these two guys on the show, which are friends of the show and everything like that. Now, just some real quick context, right? So that way my wife understands because you haven't watched this clip
No.
yet.
No, I
They're
haven't.
actually both drunk as heck.
Oh,
Okay,
my
so
God.
they had kind of drank a little too much before coming on the show.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I'll give you that little bit of premise before we start, okay?
Are you sure they can even talk? Or
Oh no, we'll see how it is. All right, guys, let's begin.
here we go, guys.
No, the strip dicks. I don't be. If you're rude, I will not be nice to you.
No.
If you're cool, I'll be nice to you.
So you feel like, you know what I mean, you be like in your feminine energy, like you know,
Feminine energy, yes, nurturing, caring.
Yeah.
Of course, for the people that I love and care.
The way you grabbing that mic right now look like you snatched some shit off the whole it.
What the? Shut up.
No. I'm just trying to say. Listen,
Okay. So you want like what do you? What
I just want to know why your voice is that fucking deep.
Why?
Now your voice is a little deep. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't even think he was trying to say that.
No, it's not.
Pop smoke. Okay.
I don't know,
Ask the
bro.
question first.
No,
What's gonna make the difference for like you never saw a woman with deep
Okay,
voice?
quick,
It's not-
let's pause it.
No. I don't have no problem with it. You know?
Oh, that chick that they're talking
Yes,
to
I
is a
know.
man,
Yeah.
right?
I can
Obviously, she has a very deep voice. I mean,
Mhm.
she looks potentially masculine as well too in the face and everything, right?
Yeah.
So these guys appeared on it and then obviously started attacking her real
Yeah.
quick. So just to preface it for our viewers as well
Mm-hmm.
too, that's the reason why she called freaking SNEAKO a shrimp dick, right?
Yeah.
Obviously he's Asian as well too, so maybe she knew that, maybe she didn't, but
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to say something about that real quick, right? Because anytime that a man, let's be honest, that's kind of how most women attack men, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I find it very hypocritical because, they'll say, oh, well, you're not supposed to shame women, right? But the very first thing you guys do is either attack our junk, right? Or attack our height,
Yeah.
right? Those are the two things that you guys always first
Which
attack.
isn't very nice,
right?
ladies. So let's not do that because you wouldn't like it when men come up and be like, you don't have enough butt or you don't have big breasts. So then you what? Would you find it offensive? Well, let's not do that because we don't want to be attacked like that either. So
and then of course the other thing
not
they
nice.
always call us, right? Especially if they know we're a straight man. I mean, this happened to KS all the time, right? R.I.P. to him, right? You know, you're a homo, you're a freaking faggot. That's always seems to be the talking point. But
guys.
anyways, yeah, I just wanted to clarify that. Okay.
I'm not your man, and whoever you fucking, that's not me anyway. And nor is it him, or is it him. We're just asking generally. People probably concerned in the chat.
But she has kids. She has kids. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
like I never give a fuck
birth.
about. I never give a fuck about nobody that talk anything about my voice or the way I look or anything like. I literally don't care.
Okay. Is it your voice or or your actions also kind of match your voice in terms of masculinity?
Because I'm alpha. Yeah.
Oh, you are alpha.
I'm a alpha woman.
Okay.
I'm dominant. That's what it is.
I know you Spanish. You mean like El Alpha, like the Latin artist, or you mean like
No. I'm saying like that. I'm just dominant.
She's growing an Adam's apple during this podcast.
Wait. Oh, my bad. So wait, when you with niggas like how do you kind of showcase the alphaness?
How?
If you was dating my nigga Fresh, you know what I mean? You looking for a girl and everything, you know what I mean? How would you showcase the fact that you alpha to my nigga?
I would have made him submit to me and do whatever I want.
What the fuck?
Hold on.
Yo, Fresh, you gotta suck her dick. That's what she said. That's Fresh's vibe.
Wait. What does that mean, though? What does that mean? You gotta explain to a guy like that.
I'm married, so like it's just
No, just hypothetically. Like, how does that mean?
Mhm.
What you do with your husband? What you do with your husband?
What I do with my husband?
Yeah. How does he submit to you?
How? Kissing my feet, taking
You fuck
care of
him?
me?
Do you fuck your husband?
No, you crazy.
No, that's a good question because like,
Because submit's not bad.
okay.
It's a man be willing to do anything for you.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Holy.
That's what is submit.
Okay, so you'd have
Fucking it-
a nigga
Okay,
like
so
that
real
suck your
quick,
toes.
one couple of things I've noticed, honey,
I'm
is
so
that
confused.
well,
Is it a girl or a boy?
yes, that's true, but you notice how everyone's kind of very like
Quiet.
just kind of like awkward looking right
Yeah,
now,
they're
right?
quiet.
Like they're going off on this tangent conversation, guys.
Mhm.
And of course, let's talk about something real quick because I want to speak on it because I want to speak on it, but I don't want to go watch the other video and react to it. There's a lot of other content creators out there.
Yes.
I'm not going to name them,
Mm-hmm.
but really, truthfully, they're kind of RP. Let's just say this: they're not RP community supporters out
Okay,
there.
yeah.
Okay, and they're trying to conflate DJ Academics and SNEAKO as alpha RP creators.
Yeah.
Okay, let's clarify this right now. Okay, I'm gonna say it right here, but I think a lot of other channels will say it as well too. And please, like I said, I've been waiting for comments and reactions, right?
Mhm.
But I think SNEAKO specifically, he wouldn't call himself an alpha RP community, you know? And I don't think anybody in the RP space considers DJ Academics as one of the RP community content creators. He's a friend of theirs.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like DJ, you know, obviously messes with Fresh and Fit. They're friends of theirs, right? They've said that. He's obviously interviewed Andrew Tate. You know, and he's obviously interviewed other people and had other people from the RP community on his show and vice versa.
Yeah.
But DJ Academics doesn't consider himself an RP community content creator. So just because they were acting wild on this show and acting a fool on this show,
True.
let's not conflate them as actually RP content creators themselves. I know SNEAKO is, but he wouldn't consider himself an alpha.
No.
Okay, so just clarify that real quick.
True.
Hold on.
That's sexy for women. We like it. Or it's my. You know what I'm saying?
Can we go to the chats, man? I haven't enough of this, man.
Because what? Why? Like, you guys never heard about Dawn?
I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, if yo, listen, I'm on that finesse 2 times type of timing where.
You never had different types of sex.
No, I don't fuck with no chick who sound like a nigga. That's just 100. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you.
Wait.
No, wait. He not wait. Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that.
And you don't have to, because I'm not asking you to fuck.
No. Hold on.
I don't like disrespect, and I'm correct.
No. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm asking how
Yes,
you and
you
your
are.
situations get down or people like you. I'm trying to understand it.
how people like me.
My nigga, you sound you sound masculine.
Because of my personality and who I am, not because of how I sound. Like that's what's supposed to be.
Okay. So we're gonna move on now and some more chats here. There we go.
Yes.
Okay, we got Edal G says W Sneeko. Sneeko needs to come on more often. Sneeko, are you streaming on Rumble or trying to hop onto a different platform?
Hold on.
Yo, y'all should bring Sneak on here once a week, man. Nigga came on here, turned the bitch up, man.
If you don't get banned. I love music.
Hey, fuck you,
These
Fresh.
chicks be having a mental warfare with their ego. Okay. 98 says Sneeko been drinking, for fuck's sake.
I'm a man of God. I don't drink. I'm Muslim. I live like that.
Technomal says the girl in yellow got milk, but yells when she speaks, talk less.
Wait.
You want to respond to him?
That's you?
What the fuck you saying, nigga? I'm Cuban.
Yeah,
I'm Cuban.
manly ass women.
Definitely not manly here, baby. At all.
Ooh. Talk to him,
At all.
sis. Sis, talk to him. Sis,
At all.
talk to that nigga.
Go, queen.
That's all I gotta say.
Go on, sis.
So much humility. Don't let that nigga do that. Fuck nigga. Check that fuck nigga.
Okay. Eddie Chris is here. Says, AK question for you. Can we get Andrew Tate Top G interview part 2 real soon?
Yo, I'm about to take my own pilgrimage to motherfucking Bucharest, nigga.
You should, bro.
No, you're not.
Should.
Nigga,
Tony Bauman says, you lost. And Xmar says, best SNL show ever. AK Mike Rashid, Brandon Carter, Sneeko. Thank you.
And by the way, can I give a shout out to my nigga Mike Rashid?
That's a fact, bro.
We've done another show together. I think I came on so fashionably late,
Yeah.
but you know Mike Rashid always holding it down.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all FNF, fam, y'all gotta like if y'all appreciate people like me and Sneeko, y'all gotta appreciate
That's a
of
family.
course.
Mike Rashid taught me how to box way back in the day in high school. I was jabbing in my room like that, like twisting my hand, watching Mike Rashid videos, and now I'm here sitting next to him. It's really crazy.
And also, you know what I mean? Once that nigga put me on a diet plan, I really turned to six pack and turned to the Hulk. Y'all niggas want to shoot that man right there. You heard me?
Because I'm going to hold you accountable.
No,
I'm doing it right now.
hold on.
Yo, we
Boy,
got
you
you.
not on
Okay,
that,
real
nigga.
quick.
You on
So, honey, so Mike Rashid, obviously, he's a fitness guy
Yeah.
on thing, and I think we've reacted to Mike Rashid before in the past, guys. And Mike Rashid is a high value dude,
Mhm.
but he believes in he's stated this on his other videos, guys.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he believes that the Matrix is necessary.
True.
Okay, and this is kind of where him and I would disagree.
Mhm.
Okay, and what he means by that is he doesn't think that men who are obviously become high value
Mhm.
and obviously potentially can become kings or
Yeah.
like obviously conquerors. He doesn't want that,
Mhm.
right? So he's scared that to revert back to the old ways.
Mhm.
Does that make sense? Like if we destroy this matrix, for example,
Yeah.
his mind is that it's going to become back to like the old days where just the top tier men
Mhm.
rule and conquer, and obviously we treat everyone else poorly,
Yeah.
right? And so he's looking at it from like that morality
Mhm.
standpoint, right? But what he doesn't understand is that that's always been the way of the world, unfortunately, right? So destroying the matrix, or at least destroying this matrix, isn't going to really change that.
Yeah.
But I do believe that, yeah, in terms of, I guess, where I agree with him is that the morality still needs to be there, right? We
Yeah.
can't go and just kill each other just for becoming high value sake, right? Okay. But look, I just want to say something too about Mike Rashid. He looks very like uncomfortable. Let's just say that, right? With the conversation that SNEAKO and DJ Academics is doing. So
That boy talking about Mushi and Taco. Like, get the fuck on out of here. Once I lock in with my nigga Mike Rashid, it's like I'm gonna move into his spot, or we gotta move to
We
mine.
need a date, though. We need a date. When?
Shit, we just gotta figure out.
Nah, nigga. You don't hear excuses. We need it today.
Let's set it.
Let's set it. Let's set it.
Let's set it.
You're doing all these business questions. Can we talk to the ladies? I want to know what were these beautiful ladies here? What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
We did already.
Nah, I want to hear what she gotta say. I love the flashes. Go ahead, Queen.
We kind of did already, though.
She said 10.
Yep. Built at 10s.
Okay. All right. They are all perfect 10s.
So we need a different question if you're going to do that. Rush? Oh, Mike James says, free SNEAKO, buy his Patreon and creativity kit.
That's a Don DeMarco. Yeah, I wanted to say that.
Also, Two Diggins says, SNEAKO, ever since you met Tate, you've had an extra pep in your step. Is that true?
Top G. I've got a Bugatti. I've got all these supercars. I've got all these girls. Why would you talk to me in that manner? There's Pop Smoke sitting to the left of me saying I have a shrimp dick. I'm not going to tolerate no disrespect. She's being racist.
All right, what y'all was drinking?
God, come back. Top G.
That's not bad.
That was really good, bro.
That was really good.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, nigga. Yo,
Where the muscles?
Oh God! Look at him sit in the middle. It's probably awkward as
Mhm.
heck. He's like, ah, do I have to sit in between these guys?
Yeah, what's up? Let's fight. Let's scrap.
Okay. So, SNEAKO, any other questions?
Yo,
Not after that.
Did the woman ask
Oh,
question already?
that's so funny.
They're done.
They're done. Y'all kick people out today?
Yeah, two
Yeah.
cancels.
Sorry,
No,
one left.
one.
Other one left as well.
Yo, was she pregnant?
Who else left? Oh, yeah.
Y'all kicked her out?
Yo, she said, no. She said it won't go away.
Let's fast forward a little bit because this show is starting to get kind of off the rails, and you know, and I think this has been obviously a foregone conclusion now,
Yeah.
but this is kind of where like Fit, you know, Myron does a really good job of like mediating the show,
Yeah.
making sure that it flows correctly, and making sure that the pace is correct, making sure that everyone is engaged and it
Yeah.
doesn't kind of go off topic like what's going on here,
Or
right?
throw any punches or anything like that, so they're good.
Well, just
Yeah,
in,
I guess keeping with the
in
flow.
essence, keeping the show on track
Yeah.
and making sure that the topics are being covered, and then making
Yeah.
sure everyone's getting involved, right? Having structure.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I wanted to say, right? Whereas now it's just kind of like random people are talking,
Yeah.
different talking points are getting thrown out there left and right. And guys, this has been a very hard video to react to. I'm kind of waiting for the part when they start kind of obviously go off the rails a little bit here. So let's see if we can fast forward a little bit.
Trying to keep a straight
Mhm.
face without.
And she was like, wow.
You act. You've been in Miami a bunch of times.
Look like you had a ratchet ass panel tonight, nigga. I see a name tatted on her. I'm just looking around.
Actually, I got a question because we were talking about shrimps.
There's
So a
Jocelyn though.
name tatted on you makes you ghetto?
Size matter?
Of course.
Okay, what's your ideal size?
Because like with a shrimp, what the fuck you gonna do?
Exactly. So what's your ideal
I
size?
want to know like how you please girls with a shrimp dick.
Exactly. So what's the ideal size for the chat watching and everybody here?
What's a
I
good
have
size?
my own preferences. Like every girl are different.
So what's your preference?
Doesn't matter.
No, tell that nigga. No, tell that nigga. He been thinking about the surgery. Tell that nigga. Tell him.
You can't match the energy, bro. I'm not interested. I'm married.
Okay, hypothetically for the chat and everybody watching, and so that we could actually ask a question right now. You're married. What's your ideal size?
My husband's size, and I'm not gonna say here because we public. So.
Okay.
6.
No
Well,
answer.
how you please girls like that? Like you
Okay,
just
you're not answering the
lick it,
question.
or you
What's your ideal size over here?
5'6".
What?
No. Big size.
I'm answering the dick size.
5 or 6 inches?
Yeah, but even if you have a little dick, if you had to work that is gonna. Some female would be good with it. You just gotta know how work that thing.
Okay.
You just gotta
Work
do
that
not
thing.
come so fast. That's what matters for women. That's what it like.
When you fucking a nigga sucking his dick, real rap.
Why? You want me to make a little bit of noise? See your dick, nigga.
Oh gosh.
She got that.
I don't know, honey.
Yeah,
This is
so-
going- Are we bright enough?
Because I do it all. Like it was being
No.
weird.
I'm asking you a question. You sound like hold on. Relax. Your man ain't here. And he couldn't afford to get in this building, okay? Let me tell you this. I'm asking you, who said disrespectful?
It's mad disrespectful, boy. You
Shut
been
the fuck up.
disrespectful.
Stop playing.
Oh.
Stop. Yo, my nigga done fuck you nigga like in the Airbnb. Get the fuck on out. Stop playing with me.
Actually, you
Shorty,
should know enough to know he's fucking cat.
Stop playing. Stop playing.
You just like to disrespect a woman like that. No,
Facts, nigga. Talking facts, nigga.
Disrespectful.
I'm talking facts, nigga.
Just lame niggas.
I'm talking facts, nigga.
You not, nigga.
Let somebody say something. I'm talking facts, nigga.
Happy, nigga. You want happy?
Nigga, my boy fucked you in the Airbnb that I rented, nigga. That I paid, nigga. That I paid the whole money. Don't come over here talking that shit. All that cap you been doing on all motherfucking Fresh and Fit. Big Ack is here now.
Oh, yeah.
My nigga fucked the shit up. Yo, the nigga gave you a fucking rose, bitch, and he fucked the shit out of you. That's facts. And say something about it. Say something about it. That's why you off camera. Facts. That's why you're off camera. Get on camera. We talk about it. Get on camera. We talk about it. I'll FaceTime my nigga right now.
So this is the moment I want to react to, honey.
That nigga said you had the loosest pussy he fucked in 10 years, nigga. Get on camera and talk about it. Thought so. We'll talk about it. Okay.
Okay, so honey, I'll let you go first. So
No.
what do you think?
I don't know what else to say. It just like pop at you. You know?
Yeah. So a couple
Oh
of
my
things,
God.
guys. This is why I was telling you guys, DJ Academics is not an RP content
Mhm.
creator, right? He is obviously someone that's in the music industry,
Yeah.
and I'll be honest to you, you know, from every video that I've watched of him,
Mhm.
you know, and like I said, maybe he'll see this video and he'll react the
React to
same
it.
to me.
Mhm.
You know, even his reaction to Rolo Tomasi's like criticism of him.
Mhm.
This guy has some type of insecurity.
Mhm.
And that's not a lie. Like, he needs to look inside himself. Like, why does he have to go off
Yeah.
like this? Because a person, but specifically, I'm talking about guys here. If a
Mhm.
guy who's confident in himself and has nothing to be quote unquote insecure about,
You wouldn't go
you
off.
shouldn't. You wouldn't go off. Like, there's a
Mhm.
reason why in the RP community we talk about
Mhm.
stoicism all the time, right?
Mhm.
Being able to control your emotions, not
Yeah.
being emotional. See, all the women every time in these these shows, they always cap about wanting an emotional man. No, this is the emotional man, and as you can see, it's cringy as f.
Yeah.
No one wants this. Girls don't want this. The reason why they want a man who's emotional like this is because you can control them.
Mhm. That's
Right?
I was
Because you
gonna
can say, oh, you know, like, you don't do this for me, or you don't do that for me, or you don't make as much money as I do, and then this person's gonna like go off the rails, like Ack is doing.
Well, but look at the results.
Mm-hmm.
Women aren't trying to talk. They are finding it cringy. The other girl walks away.
Yeah.
And then it makes you look like you're a loser. So, you know what I mean? Like you're not put together. It could be you're a man, but you might be a man. You might look strong on the outside, right?
Yeah.
But the way you're replying, the way you're talking, it makes you look insecure. So it doesn't matter how big you are, how bulky you are, but if you're acting like that when you can't take criticism or
Well,
whatever else, or
Let's
things,
call the
you know,
elephant in the room. Let's
Okay,
say let's call out the elephant in the room. And like I said,
doesn't look
this
right.
is a criticism of this person,
Mhm.
DJ Academic
Yeah.
specifically, not as a freaking like, you know, this is an objective criticism of him.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. This motherfucker is out of shape.
Mhm.
He needs to get his ass in shape,
Yeah.
be in good shape. He's got money.
No, I'm
He's
not saying
obviously
that.
got clout, right? He's
Yeah.
got money. He's got clout.
It doesn't matter though.
No,
honey.
it
If you don't
does.
hold yourself
It does.
together, you're not working
No,
out, you
I'm
don't look in shape, you're not six pack abs, it has all that value.
Thank you.
The men's
And so
value
that's
that equates.
and this is a learning lesson for our viewers, honey.
Okay, that's what I'm
and
trying to
this is a
tell you.
learning
Doesn't
lesson
matter.
for our guys out there, our brothers
Mhm.
out there, my brothers out there, right?
Yep.
Right? That's what I'm trying to say. Money and status isn't everything.
Mm-mm.
When you don't have your fitness level intact and you
Mhm.
don't have a complete package, and now you're insecure
On top of
about
that.
one of the values you don't have.
Yep.
I guarantee you that this fool's probably been dissed by a bunch of women
Mhm.
because he doesn't have that sexual, like, I'm a Chad or I'm a Tyrone appeal, right?
Yeah.
He's probably only been able to get women and
Mhm.
attract women with his status
Right
and
here.
with his money,
Mhm.
right? And so because of that, when they freaking call him out on other things,
Yeah.
what does he immediately do?
Attack
He
fight
attacks
mode.
them on
Mhm.
his money. What did he attack that? I don't know, that
Yeah,
potentially
yeah,
man,
woman.
right?
Not
Man,
sure.
woman earlier, right? He says,
Mhm.
"Oh, you can't afford to even make it to this building."
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't.
So he reveals his insecurity to you guys,
Yeah.
right? And so that's why guys, this is a warning to you guys.
Mhm.
Get all your get all
Things
your
aligned.
values high as much as possible,
Mhm.
and then be confident in that value.
Mhm.
If DJ Academics doesn't want to get in shape, then fine. Be confident that the fact that you're an out of shape fool with a lot of money and a lot of status, right? And then so that way when someone attacks you about it,
You're like, oh, hey, I'm
you're like, hey,
confident
cool.
with my shape.
I'm happy with the way I am.
Yeah.
Right. But this is why I always go back
Mm-hmm.
to you guys. Right. I always tell you viewers out there, it's always cap.
Mm-hmm.
It's always cap all these people that has these values low, whether it's their femininity, whether it's their fidelity, right?
Yeah.
How many freaking 304s show up on these shows and they talk like, oh, I'm a freaking, I'm still a freaking wannabe.
Yeah.
I'm a hoe, but I'm secure in my my promiscuity.
Yeah, she didn't care.
It ain't. No,
Yeah.
they're straight capping.
Yeah.
And then because later they're gonna cry on the show about how they can't find a man and oh
Yeah.
my God, like no one respects me because I've been slept around and I've been freaking dug out everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So it's straight cap.
Yeah.
Guys, know the truth.
Yeah.
Know your values within that truth. And then that's when you actually can be confident within yourself and you don't react childish and react emotional like this.
Because we see a lot of videos where the man should have been strong and then they reacted. We saw
Yeah.
a few, and it doesn't matter if you have your clout. It doesn't matter if you have your fame. But you know what? If you have your confidence, you have that, and you'd be like, oh, well, this is me. I don't care. You have that confidence in yourself. Even when you have the money or your clout to whatever, you don't want to change. Hey, you're big, you're small, you're whatever. It doesn't matter. But that
No.
confidence in yourself, people can see that. And they probably admire it more than you
100%.
backlashing it,
Correct.
And now you just look like a loser or a guy that they don't want to be around.
Yeah.
But hey, you got money to pay me to go hang out with you, then I'll be there.
And
But you know what? They're not true friends. They're not person who truly loves you. So change your ways.
yeah, you're gonna hang out around with a bunch of fake
confident.
people.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's keep going because I think this is gonna get to the better parts.
She come back? I don't think so. Where my phone at?
All right, Fresh. Last time, Fresh.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Hold on. We not done.
this nigga ain't
We not done.
That nigga want to turn it off.
We not done. Stinko, you see when you on the show? Learn from Big Act.
Yeah, I can see your pubes through your panties right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like the light showing.
Man,
I don't know how
these
you
guys are
feel
becoming
about
really
when you
cringe.
yell and your boobs are bumping into the mic, but I legitimately no, like not even trying to roast you. Like, I
Wow.
can see your whole bush through your panties.
Yo, Stinko, take no disrespect.
I can't. Like right now, I can see.
Real shit. What the fuck going on right now?
Okay.
Where's this going, honey?
No.
How you be checking down there anyways while you looking at
And if he's a
Like,
man.
really? Wow.
Yo, we don't take no disrespect lightly here, period. That shorty got up on her. Matter of fact, the moment she saw my face, she was trying to get off camera.
Yeah.
Facts. Look it up. Nigga, you know why? She been doing the fucking case. Stinko mentioned it. Bitch, Silky was all your fucking guts. That's facts. You won't get back on here and talk about it. Because I'll expose that shit. Don't come on here
Oh, God.
talking all that bullshit. Y'all can lie to Myron. This big act in the building, nigga. Anybody got something to say? Hold on. Anybody got something to say? Yo, cut that bitch mic.
I'm lucky I'm not there.
Shorty.
That's bullshit.
Shorty. Realize where you at. Realize where you at.
Oh.
Realize where you at. Nigga, I
I
don't play like that.
never heard about
I
you.
think
I'm
we're good,
sorry.
honey.
Bitch, we never heard about you.
It's almost the end, guys.
Yeah.
Give it a few more seconds here because
Sorry, cringe enough, honey.
I want to say something here.
Nigga, no, some real shit. What's going on right now? What is niggas doing right now?
Yeah.
What's the point of this
So,
shit?
why is that
No, she don't.
LGBT
No, she don't.
community to cancel
We
this
think you
nigga?
Chris.
Why
Hold
is
on.
the LGBT community to cancel
Y'all
him
niggas off the chain right now, bro.
Oh,
This shit is.
Okay, yeah, we can end it
Come
now.
on.
Fresh is trying to end the show. Yeah, so
Oh wow.
there's a lot of things here, guys, and things I want to really say first is obviously men, right? You want to be leaders. You want to be obviously competent and obviously high value, so that way you can be a leader, right?
Yeah.
These two guys right here, and when I mean actually three guys, right? But honestly, all of them, right? Is not. This is why Myron was so important to the show. This is why Myron is the clear leader of this show, the clear leader of this band, of this group, right? Is because they don't know how to control themselves. And one thing about being a leader, guys, is not being the more boisterous person or being the one that can like yell the loudest.
No.
Right? And there's a little bit of truth to statements when women say that. When women criticize men of oh, well, you're just the one that yells more or no, it's your track record of your competency that puts you in that position of leadership.
Yeah.
It's the respect factor that people know that you have everyone's best interests in mind, right? So
Sure that.
so even though Myron, a lot of people call him disrespectful, but only because those are the people that he's calling out their truths on. You notice that, right? But everyone else that observes him obviously calling the facts out on this other person shows that he's not being disrespectful.
No.
He's literally just calling out their truths.
Yep, what
right?
they did wrong.
What they're doing wrong.
True
And so
that.
therefore everyone respects him and everyone doesn't butt in.
Nope.
Everyone stops when he speaks. And of course he holds a frame. He holds himself to a higher standard, right? What DAJ Academics is right here is doing is disrespecting himself. He's looking like a clown right now. He's doing no different than when a girl acts up on these guys' show and talk about how like, oh, you know, I'm a boss babe, but I'm still freaking a queen and I can do all this other stuff, you know? And then they overtalk the host and they always butt in and they don't freaking, you know, have an actual conversation back and forth. He's looking like crazy like they are right now.
True that.
Right? You want to add some of that before I add some more, honey?
No, I mean, right now there is no authoritative figure right now. Like if you're on that show right now, there is no authoritative. Look at how many men are there. 1, 2, 3. You would think that you can control the podcast, but they're not. Like everybody's just talking over each other. Everybody's fighting. He seems like a drunk, you know. Like you said, it's just there is no control. There is no anybody leading anybody there. It's just the blind leading blind, and they're just making a jackass of themselves.
Yeah, and I feel bad for the guests. I feel bad for Mike, Rashid, and Brandon Carter.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, man, both of those guys could whoop the other guys' asses on the table. Not a question. And sometimes, I guess, I get it. With men, that's the final metric. The final metric is, can I whoop your freaking ass or not? Yeah. But they are also respectful of Myron. This is why I'm trying to tell you how important Myron is for this show. Because respect for him, they're like, I'm not going to freaking mess this show up, right? I'm not going to do this. I'm going to see if one of these guys, whether it's Fresh or Myron, step in and stop the show.
Yeah.
Does it make sense? And so I know recently, guys, Myron took accountability for this action, and he's 100% correct. He is the person that needed to step in. I tell you guys, this is another good business thing, and I won't go too far with it, right? But the leader, whoever is in charge of the business, is always ultimately responsible.
True that.
You can blame your employee, you can blame your manager, you can blame whoever. You can blame staffing, you can blame equipment, you can blame procedures, you can blame policy, but ultimately at the end of the day, who dictated all that stuff?
You have to take an accountability. If you're running your business, at the end of the day, as the owner, as a boss, you take accountability, and that's what you do as a leader.
And that's what a good leader does, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Fresh, obviously, you know, like it was obviously his responsibility. This is his podcast with Myron, right?
Yeah.
And I get it. Fresh is not that person, right? But that's the reason why, too, he's never going to get that respect of being that leader.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. So last thing I want to say real quick, too, guys. This was a lot of good lessons of how not to do, how not to be a high value man, how not to be obviously a respected man, right? DJ Act, he's got to like go take care of these insecurities.
True.
Right? Like, look, some of the statements he is like, you know, he's projecting a lot. He's like saying, "Oh, the big Act is here now." Right? You guys can't do this to Myron, but I'm here now. You can do. No, Ack, what you don't understand is that you're looking like a fool right now, man. Yeah. You're not controlling yourself. Therefore, you're not controlling the show. And therefore, you're not controlling the women. This is what he doesn't understand. Kicking out the woman and making them act crazy like this and having to kick them off the show doesn't mean you're in control.
No, they just got
disrespected. If they respected you, they would do what they do with Myron, which is keep their mouths shut.
Yeah.
Right? And listen. And even if they disagree, they would listen and be like, okay, cool. I respect at least what he's having to say.
Yeah.
And he's saying the right things. I might feel bad about it, but I'm not going to disrespect him by acting wild myself.
Yeah.
Whereas what you don't get, DJ Ack, is that, nigga, all these girls are acting wild because you're not worthy of respect. And so I just want to say that to you, my brothers out there, right? Have that stoicism, attack the viewpoint from an actual value, the truth standpoint, right? And then that's how you're going to gain the respect and hold that respect.
True that.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Join us as we give you guys a glimpse into our lives, give you guys advice, hopefully give you guys entertainment value as well too, and provide you guys better outcomes.
Yes.